Today, I want to discuss a crucial aspect that can save you money, reduce frustration during your move to Mexico, and potentially save your life in an emergency situation. By the end of this video, you'll know how to acquire the necessary information, and I'll share with you my personal efforts to improve in this area. Let's get it. The single most impactful thing you can do to ease your transition, minimize your expenses, and enhance your overall experience with moving to Mexico is to learn Spanish as quickly as possible. Effective Spanish communication skills will prove invaluable in saving you money in the long run. The first year of moving to Mexico is the most expensive. So why is Spanish proficiency important? Well, it's the key skill that will significantly lower your stress levels while living in Mexico. Being able to speak and read Spanish empowers you to handle tasks independently, such as completing your residency process or purchasing or registering a car. Moreover, in emergency situations, the ability to communicate in Spanish could be truly a lifesaver. I've witnessed numerous instances where a lack of Spanish fluency has resulted in situations going left, particularly when you move to or live in real Mexico. And by real Mexico, I mean the parts of the country that don't cater to tourists. While it's true you can get by without speaking Spanish in many situations, it's during high stress emergencies that this deficiency becomes critical. I've even encountered difficulties myself when I needed assistance from the police. If you haven't seen that video, I'll link to it above and also in the description notes below. So today I wanted to share with you where I am in my Spanish journey and provide you with simple steps you can take starting tomorrow to improve your Spanish skills. Hey, I wanted to take a few seconds to thank all 6,000 of you for subscribing to this channel. I recently made a long-winded community post about a coffee talk idea that is a mix between speed dating meets talk radio show. I want to meet all 6,000 of you for coffee and give back by sharing my knowledge. Check out the community post if you haven't seen it. I'll leave a link to the sign up page in the description notes below. This is something that is totally free and my way of saying thank you for being a part of this channel. I hope to see you soon. It's been 7 months since I last updated you on my Spanish learning journey. During this time, I've been primarily focused on improving my listening and comprehension skills. I've achieved this by listening to the Duolingo podcast on Spotify while taking my morning walks. I particularly enjoyed season 9, The Great Argentinian Heist, which featured captivating stories told in intermediate Spanish. I highly recommend checking out this podcast as it's exceptionally well done. Additionally, in January, my wife initiated a conversation club for Spanish and English speakers, which was going very well until Holy Week when most of the city packed up to travel for vacation. We played various games, ensuring the learning process was enjoyable while practicing our language skills with native English and Spanish speakers. However, I recently hit a plateau in my Spanish ability. While I can communicate in most situations and be understood, I often feel that my sentences sound broken or could have been expressed more smoothly. When I write in Spanish, I find that my communication is around 95% grammatically correct and natural sounding. Plus, I have the assistance of my phone and translation apps to help me correct any mistakes. When writing, I can take as much time as I need to get my message out. The people in Yucatan are kind and patient when they're not driving, but nobody has time for me to fumble finding my words when I'm trying to speak in Spanish. So last week, I realized that if I want to continue improving my Spanish, I needed to take some actions. Consequently, I enrolled in the Spanish VIP online program. Although I've been planning to start the program for some time, with 6 months of the year already gone by, it is past time that I got started. I opted for the 6-month group class of Spanish VIP. Spanish VIP offers classes Monday through Friday from approximately 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. in my time zone, which is 2 hours behind the Eastern Standard Time zone. The classes are categorized by proficiency levels ranging from A0 total beginner to B2. I chose to begin at B1, which is at the intermediate level, as I believe this aligns with my current abilities. It's been 1 week since I started these classes, and here's my assessment of the Spanish VIP program so far. The classes are perfectly timed at 50 minutes each. The group classes maintain my focus without becoming too overwhelming. The group classes are fantastic since it allows me to learn and practice with my peers at my level. This reminds me of the classes I attended at La Calle here in Merida, Mexico. Most of the participants from last week have continued this week, which also helps me to build rapport. Moreover, the majority of my classmates are from the United States. In the local classes that I took at La Calle here in Merida, students often come and go week to week, and many are on vacation from Europe. The instructors do an excellent job of explaining the material and ensuring every student participates in the exercises. They speak Colombian Spanish, which features clear pronunciation with heavily rolled R's. It's incredibly easy to understand. The classes cover a range of topics, including listening lessons, conversations, fundamental language structures, and much more. They provide everything you need to become proficient in learning Spanish. One standout feature of Spanish VIP is their use of multimedia, including videos and songs. This is something that I experienced at the other school, Habla, but not so much at La Calle. They even offer karaoke classes in Spanish, which I haven't yet taken, but it's on my to-do list. The best part of all of this is I can schedule classes up to 30 minutes before their start time and attend them from the comfort of my desk. On some days, I've managed to take 2 Spanish classes between meetings, which has been a fantastic way to incorporate daily Spanish study. The convenience of learning online through Zoom is amazing, and considering the quality of the instruction and the abundance of classes available, the program offers an excellent value for the price. Now, Spanish VIP is something you can start tomorrow, even while you're still in the United States before making your transition to Mexico. My plan is to complete this year with the Spanish VIP program, incorporate some movies into my learning routine, and finally tackle reading a book in Spanish. I'll continue to update you on my progress throughout the year, and if you'd like to follow my Spanish journey, make sure you watch the video linked right here. Until next time, MexitPlans Monty, a move.